Welcome to Artist One Webcam Show. This week's midweek break is brought to you by Flagella Pool Services and Hardware Store. This week's featured artist is legendary West Virginia singer-songwriter Johnny Compton. I'm your host Shane Johns. Thank you for watching. And now, featured artist, singer-songwriter Johnny Compton, co-brought to you by Bad Diesel Magazine, your number one source for artist news and entertainment.
How's it going, everybody? This is Johnny Compton from the mountains of West Virginia, man. It's a pleasure to be here with you guys. Shane sent me some questions to answer, and I'll do my best to answer them. First one was how I'm doing, so I guess I'm doing pretty good. So there you go. The second question is what or who inspired you to start playing music? I don't know, man. It was I'm the first person in my family to play music, so wasn't anybody in my family, I guess. As far as guitar goes, it was probably Randy Rhoads. First of all, Angus Young from AC/DC. When I first started playing guitars, because his stuff was a little bit easier to figure out back in the days, AC/DC stuff was, and then it was on to Van Halen, and then on to Randy Rhoads. So that's pretty much, my heroes that way. Says, how long have you been performing? I've been playing since I was 13 years old, and I'm 52 now, so you can do the math there. So it's over 30 years. Names of the bands I'm currently involved with at this moment, I've kind of pared them down. I'm only in 4 now. So there you go. I play in a band called Mother's Nature, which is a top 40 cover band that does casinos and stuff like that. And we do everything from Etta James to ZZ Top and kind of everything in between. I'm in High Speed Chicken Feed, which is a outlaw country band, which I'm really proud of and I really enjoy doing. I'm in an original band called Luna Park, which is heavy rock, sort of, kind of hard to explain. We have an amazing female lead singer, Stacey Lawson, who's absolutely astounding. Just an amazing talent. So let's see, High Speed Chicken Feed, Luna Park, I'm in Cat Days, another classic rock type band, which will be opening for the Georgia Satellites on June the 9th down here in Charleston, West Virginia. I'm pretty excited about that. So let's see here, what's the most embarrassing moment at a live show? There have been so many. I'm sure that the most embarrassing would probably wind up being me drinking too much and falling off stage, which has happened more than once. So there you have it. Some of my favorite musical artists, I really like, I'm a huge Pantera fan, Dimebag Darrell, but also like, really like Government Mule, Blackberry Smoke, stuff like that. I find my taste as I grow older go back to whenever I started from, with Southern rock and stuff like that. So I tend to go back full circle eventually. So some of my favorite, was my most memorable or favorite performance. I get to do that every year. Every year, the first Friday in June, Mother's Nature does the opening ceremonies of the Special Olympics, man, and I've done it for 8 years now, and it's just an amazing show. These people, these kids they're just amazing, man. I mean, they truly appreciate what you're doing for them, and it fills your heart to see how strong and how amazing these kids are and these people are, man. So for me, that's what I get to do every year, and I'm really proud to do that. So see, where do you see yourself as a musician in the next few years? Well, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to play music until I can't play music anymore. I have a lot of health issues with my body, and it's limited me a little bit, but not too much. I do these shows, I play the way I play, and then I pay for them later. But that's all right. But I just, in the future, man, I like to just keep doing what I'm doing, playing, touring, and recording albums. So, what venue is my favorite place to perform? I would say Live on the Levee is my favorite place to perform here in Charleston. It's a big open air amphitheater around the river down here in Charleston, West Virginia. It's just an amazing time every time. The sound's always impeccable. It's just the folks are always cool. So that's my favorite. It says, what not performing? What other interests do you have? Sleeping. Sleeping is big high on my list when I'm not performing. So there you go. Favorite guitar string company. I've worked with Von York Strings now for 2 years, and man, they're just, as far as I'm concerned, they're the best strings on the market. Rosario is a great boss to work for, and man, he absolutely takes care of his artists and takes care of anybody else who uses his strings. So Von York Strings, man, I use basically what I do is I use the 7-string sets, and because I tune to standard tuning for mostly everything, I half step down for Cat Daddies, but then there are some instances where I need to drop C. So what I do is I use the 7-string from the 7-string set for my low E when I'm tuned to drop C. So that's what I do. A little trick there. My favorite or dream guitar, that would have to be my Red Killer Bee Telecaster. It's just, it was a gift from the owner of the company, Kevin Butts, and it's like my main go-to guitar. It's absolutely perfect in every way, and I truly love it. So, my favorite color, black, like my soul. There you go. This says here, what's any advice? Man, the only advice I have for you is never give up. Don't remain true to yourself. Just remain true to yourself and never give up, man. I mean, there are going to be plenty of people that you meet on the road or down the road or whatever that tell you can't do something. And, the only person stopping you from doing anything is yourself. So just keep fighting and keep practicing and just keep doing what you feel is right. Don't be an asshole. Treat people the way you want to be treated and just keep chasing your dream, man. So, man, guys, I guess that's it. Man, I really, truly appreciate you guys tuning in and support my brother Shane. Shane is an amazing artist and one of my best friends in the world, man. So you guys support Shane. Go out and see Shane any chance you get, and hopefully sometime I'll get down to Florida or around the area down there and see you guys. You guys stay hard. I'll see you soon.
Need strings but not the hassle? Von York has the strings that'll have you strung out. Custom made and American made. Your acoustic, electric, or bass will never sound better. VonYorkUSA.com.
Hey guys, what's going on? Johnny Compton here again. I'm going to do a song from my solo album, Last Man Standing. It's available at all digital outlets, iTunes, Spotify, and such. So if you guys like what you hear, go out and pick it up, I sort of appreciate it, man. This song I wrote a while back, man. A good friend of mine, became a good friend of mine. I was in a period of my life when I was really considering giving up playing music, and this old feller approached me at a show and made me realize and explain to me why I should be thankful for what I have. So we lost him a few months ago. So he told me his name was Magoo. So this is one for Magoo. It was late night, I was packing up when the old man stepped to me. Said, "Mister, can I talk to you a while?" It was late, I was tired, feeling mighty low. There was something about the way that old man smiled. He said, "Boy, you're a busy man up there on that stage, sweating and screaming and laying out your heart. You remind me of myself when I was your age. We really ain't all that far apart. It's been 10 years since the stroke took my music from me. These days, it's getting really hard to see. You gotta believe there's still good in this world. You gotta believe in what's in your heart. You gotta believe an old man could be an angel. You just gotta look past his scars. Said, I've got something for you. Can you stick around a while? I nodded my head and he cracked a big old smile. He disappeared, came back, and handed me an old Les Paul. He said, this is for you, son. Hope it makes you a star. I said, brother, I can't take your guitar from you. You'll be back playing before you know it, that's the truth. He said, I ain't got long for this earth. Go on, take it. Try to hide the tears that were welling in my eyes. When he told me about his cancer, I started to cry. He said, I only want one thing from you. If it's all the same, when you play, remember my name. You gotta believe there's still good in this world. You gotta believe in what's in your heart. You gotta believe old man can be an angel. You just gotta look past his scars. Rest in peace, brother.
Check out singer-songwriter Johnny Compton's latest album, Last Man Standing. To find out more about this great artist, please visit the links listed. Thank you for watching this week's Midweek Break. Tune in next week for Panama City, Florida rock group Ark Asylum. I am your host, Shane Johns. See you next week. Thank you for watching Artist One Webcam Show.